Hello, Mandela, and welcome to your third Talk for Writing lesson of the week. Today, our learning objective is, can I find the key features in different explanation texts? Today, we are going to be detectives. We are going to look at different explanation texts to find all of our key features. Can you remember the key features? Pause the video and list as many as you can remember on your whiteboard. So pause the video now for me. Add the ones you forgot to your list. So we should have a title or a heading, subheadings, labeled diagrams and illustrations, introduction and conclusion. We should have used fronted adverbials, causal connectives, and we should have written in chronological order. Let's do this one together, then you can do one independently. So we are going to have a look at this explanation text, and then we are going to highlight the key features. So I'm going to read it to you. How bees make honey. Have you ever wondered exactly how bees make honey? Read on to find out more about this topic. Busy, buzzing bees. The most important ingredient needed to make honey is flowers. A colony of bees can visit up to 50 million flowers each day, with as many as 60,000 bees in each colony. They're not called busy bees for nothing. Working together as a team, honeybees make decisions about where the best flowers are. They communicate with each other using bumps, noises, and even dance moves known as the waggle dance. Using a long straw-like tongue, honeybees suck up nectar droplets from the flower. When the bee returns to the colony, it passes the nectar onto another bee called a house bee. House bees then take the nectar into the colony and packs it away into hexagon-shaped beeswax honey cells. The warm breeze made by their wings dries out the nectar, therefore turning it into honey. Honey, a food fit for all the workers, humans, and bees. Nectar comes from all kinds of flowers. As a result of this, there are hundreds of different types of honey with different colours, smells, and flavours. Bees don't just collect nectar to make honey. When they visit flowers, they also collect pollen. This is a good source of protein, consequently keeping them healthy and strong. We can all do our bit to support these brilliant bugs. Why not plant flowers rich in nectar, such as lavender and bluebells, which help bees find the food they need? Also, be sure to choose local British honey too, which will support our honeybees and their beekeepers. So, the first thing we need to do is look for our title and heading. So, our title and heading is How Bees Make Honey. So our title is How Bees Make Honey. Then we've got two subheadings in our explanation text. We've got buzzing bees, and honey, a food fit for all workers. Then we've got a labelled diagram here. You can see honeybees from spring until late autumn. Let's find our introduction. Remember, our introduction tells us what we are going to be reading about. So this is our introduction. Have you ever wondered exactly how bees make honey? Read on to find out more about the topic. Then we've got our conclusion here. We can all do our bit to support these brilliant bugs. Why not plant flowers in not plant flowers rich in nectar, such as lavender and bluebells, which will help bees find the food they need. Also, be sure to choose local British honey too, which will support our honeybees and their beekeepers. So, your task is to look at both of the explanation texts and find the key features. How I would like you to do this is I would like you to write title. Then I would like you to find the title of the report. So we've got how to fly a hot air balloon. And you would write that next to the title. I'm going to read this one to you very quickly. How to fly a hot air balloon. Have you ever wondered how to fly a hot air balloon? Read on to find out. What does it consist of? Hot air balloons are made up of three main components: a basket, four big gas tanks, a burner, and the balloon. How does it work? First, the pilot ensures that everything is connected correctly. Then two people hold open the balloon so it can be filled with cold air from the fan. Now for the difficult bit. The pilot lies on the ground, half in the basket. Then they turn on the gas burner, pointing the flame into the mouth of the balloon. Consequently, the balloon slowly stands up. When the pilot is ready to go, the air in the balloon is heated up a bit more. This results in the balloon rising off the ground. Hot air balloons have no steering wheel. As a result of this, the winds direct where the balloon goes. The wind speed changes depending on how high up in the air it is. Flying in a hot air balloon is a fun way to explore different places from high up. So if that's the explanation text you've written, you would write the title of it next to title. Then here, where it says subheadings, you would find one of the subheadings. You would point to your grown-up where the label diagram or illustrations are. Then I want you to write the introduction and conclusion, find an example of a fronted adverbial, find an example of a causal connective, and then check to make sure that the report is written in chronological order. So if you are going to look at the report, how to fly a hot air balloon, pause your video here. If you're going to look at the explanation text, how volcanoes erupt, pause your video here. Remember to take a picture of your work and upload it onto Tapestry for me to see.